Welcome. In front of me is a HUAWEI P50 Pocket, and today I'll show you how you can enable and also set up your portable hotspot so you can access network in any location, assuming you have connection to mobile network on your phone. So to get started, you want to pull down your notification panel, or more of a toggle panel from the right side, specifically the right side, right here. If you do it from the left side, you get the actual notifications instead, as you can see right here. So make sure you do it from the right side, and you have a short little list of toggles right here, but you can expand it by dragging it down. And in here, we are looking for hotspot. As you can see, it's right here, personal hotspot. It is grayed out for me, but that is only because I have the airplane mode on. So as you can see, if I turn it off, there we go, light up. So from here, we can hold this toggle, and I do recommend doing that when you're setting it up for the first time, and assuming you're watching this video, you most likely are. And the reason why I recommend holding it is because right here we have a password, and this password is randomly generated. So if we don't even look at it, we have no way of knowing what that password is. So tap on it, and then we can remove it. You can write it down if you want to use the randomly generated one, but I do recommend just completely removing it and then setting your own. Now the new password does need to have 8 characters in length at least. It can be letters, numbers, it doesn't really matter. From there, tap on OK to save that password. Then we have device name. This will also define the name of the hotspot that you will create. So in the Wi-Fi list, you will be looking for a Wi-Fi named HUAWEI P50 Pocket. And under more, we have also data limits, so you can set up how many megabytes, gigabytes can be used by the mobile hotspot. So you won't run out into a problem where you just completely dry up your monthly mobile limit. And then below that we have AP band. By default, it's set to the one that is being used by every smart device that has any kind of Wi-Fi connectivity. But I believe if you tap on it, we also have a choice, there we go, to select the 5 GHz Wi-Fi, which will be faster and more stable, though unlike the 2.4, not every device will support it because it's just a newer technology. If you're not sure what the device you're going to be connecting to this hotspot with supports, you can do a quick check by simply turning on the 5 GHz, trying to find the Wi-Fi. If you don't see your Wi-Fi at all, that means that your device just simply doesn't support it. And all you would need to do is go back here, drop it back to 2.4, and you're good to go. If you see your Wi-Fi at 5 GHz in the list, then that's fine, it works, no problem, you don't need to change anything. And the last thing we have is mobile hotspot turn off timer. I do recommend keeping that on. What we'll do is simply turn off your hotspot automatically after 5 minutes by default of inactivity. So when you're not using, even when you're connected but you're not using your hotspot, it will disable it after that 5 minutes. You can turn it off, though I don't recommend, like I mentioned. Or you can also increase it to 10 minutes if you feel like 5 minutes is a little bit too short. And the reason I recommend keeping it on is because personally I do forget to turn off my hotspot when I'm done with it. And hotspot does, number one, I believe in here, use the same antennas as you do for Wi-Fi. Let's just make sure that that is the case. Oh no, it actually doesn't. So you can use Wi-Fi and hotspot at the same time. But still, hotspot does consume more battery overall. So when enabled, you'll be draining your phone's battery a little bit quicker, and if it's not being used, then there is really no reason for that. That's why I recommend keeping this option on. Now, once you went through all the settings and customized them to your liking, you don't ever have to go back to the settings of the hotspot ever again, as long as you remember your password, obviously. And whenever you want to use your hotspot, simply tap on the toggle right here to toggle it on. And as you can see, it gives us a little pop-up right here to signify that it is right now enabled. And if I would grab another phone, let me quickly pull up my Wi-Fi. So right here, I should find my hotspot somewhere that this phone is creating. And there we go, there it is. So HUAWEI P50 Pocket, which is obviously what this phone is creating. And when I turn this off, it should disappear from here. Come on. Oh, it is turned off, so it should be already HUAWEI gone. There we go, it disappeared. So obviously it took a little bit of time to realize that the hotspot is no longer accessible. But yeah, there we go. That is how you could set up and use your hotspot on this phone. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.